always get to choose in this life, win and lose in this life. But I'ma prove in this life, we can move in this life. Can't change up, my team too real, so we stay up. Yeah, this is our year, can't change up. My team too real, so we stay up. Yeah, this is our year, can't change up. My team too real, so we stay up. Yeah, this is our year, can't change up. My team too real, so we stay up. Yeah, this is our year, yeah. Is everyone down for the mission? Everyone down for the mission? Is everyone down for the mission? We had a dream and we'll get it. We had a dream and we'll get it. Can't change up. My team too real, so we stay up. Yeah, this is our year.
What's good, y'all? This is 2-3 Soul Kicks, dropping my first YouTube sneaker video. I've been kind of posting for a while on Instagram, post some reels, pictures, been doing that for a little bit. So I figured I'd give it a go on YouTube. Try to share my love for the sneaker world. Sometimes not just for sneakers. There's a lot of things that I kind of have a passion for. Kind of like the whole culture. Everything that's with it. The music, art, fashion, and there's so much that kind of goes into what we see today, even just in the influence of sneakers and through the years and what that's brought out and what that's led to. Fashion, music, art, like I was saying, and throughout the whole community. So I'm glad to be a part of it. I'm glad to be here with you today. I got to thank a few people for sure. Always thank my family. Appreciate your love and support. And kind of giving me the leeway to kind of chase this passion of mine. And I appreciate that. It means a lot to me. Superfly Kicks, first off. My friend. I'm proud to call you a friend. You've been there since I really got started. Been on your show a couple times and been nothing but kind. Anytime I have any questions, concerns, you're right there. Your friendship means a lot to me, and that's kind of what I enjoyed about this whole sneaker journey that I'm new to, and for sure there's been a lot of people out there doing it a lot longer than I have, but I'm proud to be a part of it. I'm proud to be accepted. Hopefully I add something. Hopefully I share maybe a different perspective. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that are doing a terrific job. Like I just mentioned, Superfly Kicks. Norman Nation, another great guy I got to know. I appreciate your help, your love, your support. You've been there. You got a great show. I appreciate everything you do. It means a lot. Ref, I got to know you a little bit along the way. Another good guy. He's out there doing his thing. Sneakerland, met you just maybe a couple months ago, and you're out there again doing your thing. Everyone's got kind of a unique perspective that they bring to the sneaker culture, the sneaker world. And I learn from you guys. I watch you guys, and you guys teach me a lot of stuff. So I appreciate everything you're doing. Sneaker Hunter, he's been out there for a minute. He's dropping more and more videos on YouTube. Everyone I mentioned now has their own YouTube channel. Please look him up. He's out there doing his thing. Nikki Poo, again, OG sneakerhead. Her collection is kind of second to none. Her perspective's unique, and I appreciate her perspective. She's out there doing it, and I'm proud of you. Like I watch her videos. I'm like, you're doing it, and it's kind of giving me the courage when I see others doing it. Like, you know what, I'll give it a try. So I appreciate it. Bulldog for you, another great guy. Met along the way. Big time sneaker collector. He's out there doing it. And and so many other people, but these are kind of the friends I got to meet along the way. And I do call them friends, even though it's kind of different. You meet people online these days and through YouTube. But you speak outside of just maybe going on their shows and things like that. Get to know them a little bit as people. And everyone I mentioned, they're all good people. They're out there doing it. Positive influences, not just for their families. Positive influence for the sneaker culture, and I think that's important going forward. and I appreciate you guys. So I kind of started off with the sappy stuff, but things that I find is important is connection with people, and that's where I am today. I'm going to try to bring maybe something a little different to you. At times I will for sure show you the latest and the greatest that are dropping. Sometimes I can't always get them. The ones I'm going to show you today, I was fortunate enough to get them a little early, and it's one of my favorites, so I'm going to share that in a minute with you guys. And that's it. You know, I like the whole culture. I like the music, the fashion, art's a big part of my life, big influence. When I see sneakers, I don't just see the latest drop, the latest anything. I see, in some of the sneakers, I see the beauty in them. I see hard work that's put into them. I see culture in them. I see a lot of different things. I love collabs. I love when you bring the Jordan brand, Nike, put them together with different companies that are out there doing it. One of my favorite, Mamanier, big time fan, big fan. I have a few of their collabs, and I'm fortunate to have those. Union LA, another fantastic collab that I've seen along the way and I like. There's a lot of them, and I could go over them different times, and I'll show you the different collabs that I've collected along the way. Kind of a sneaker collector. It took me a little longer in life to get a collection, but I try to get the ones that I like. You know, everyone's opinions are different, everyone's tastes are different, and we all see things maybe a little differently, and I think that's what's unique to this whole sneaker culture world that's out there. We all kind of have a different perspective of why we like what we like, and why do we buy what we buy, and I'm hoping I could add to that as well. That's it. I'm going to move on. I'm going to go on to a sneaker that I picked up a little while ago. The colorway I love. I'm a big fan of Brown's earth tones, and the sneaker really covers all that. Reminds me a lot, before I show you, of the Jordan 1 mochas, which I think is probably one of the cleanest, nicest of the brown mocha drops there's been. Obviously the Travis Scott ones. That's kind of when I really fell in love with the browns. I mean, I'm sure they were doing it for a little bit before, but it seems like once Travis Scott did his drop, his expression towards the sneaker, now we've seen more and more Nike kind of just doing it on their own. And you saw it with the mochas that I just showed you. And the latest and the greatest I'm going to share with you guys is the Jordan 1 Palomino. Comes in a matte finish box, matte black, which I think is pretty hot. Got the gold nameplate, because I wish you would, on top. It's a really nice touch. That's it. Without further ado, let's get to showing you the sneakers. Jordan 1 Palomino. Very clean sneaker. I love it. I love the browns. Got the black on the toe box. It's more of a, I guess they call it suede nubuck. There's some movement in it, and it definitely will, like some people were saying, it may show more scratches and things may show up, but I think it's only going to add to the character of the shoe as it goes on. It's got the aged, it's not so much a white midsole, it's kind of an off-white midsole. The brown on the bottom. On the collar again, you got the nubuck. Like I said, it's not much movement in the suede. It's kind of a brushed suede, but more of a nubuck. The leather quality is really good on these. I know sometimes, especially with the ones, it's not as soft. These actually seem pretty good. The quality's nice. Comes up, you got the gold nameplate again with the Nike Air on the tab. It's just a clean shoe. It's a shoe that you could go into the fall. It's a shoe that you could probably rock with a lot of different things, especially different earth tone, black pants, browns, khakis, probably a lot of different things you could do with these. I just love it. Like I said, I'm a big fan of anything earth tone, browns. I love what they did with this sneaker. I love how, I mean, you could say it's kind of similarities. People are going back and forth saying, oh, which is better. I don't know if it's a matter of what's better. I think it's more what you prefer. I wear my sneakers. You can see that I'm wearing a bit. I definitely rock. Gotta wear your kicks, so it's important. Gotta wear them, gotta rock them. I take care of them though, but I will rock my sneakers. So I don't know. It's kind of like you hear the debate: who's better, Jordan, LeBron? It's who you prefer sometimes. Sometimes you can't pick a GOAT. Maybe there's multiple GOATs. I don't know. But again, clean shoe all the way around. Got that clean. Smell more leather with this one. A lot of times you pick up the glue smells, which is a great smell too. I think more of the leather comes through with this. It's just an awesome, beautiful shoe. This is dropping September 2nd. Retail is $180. They've gone up over time, but what hasn't? I heard the stock is going to be limited. It's going to be dropping on sneakers. Some people are saying around 158,000 on sneakers. So if you're interested in these, I would definitely put your homework in, do your time, get all set up. Make sure you're set up in the sneakers app. I know it's not always the easiest on that app, but just make sure everything's in there. A lot of people say Apple Pay is better sometimes. Some people say iPhones are better to use, whatever. I think it just matters. It's kind of this luck of the draw. Sometimes I don't think it really matters. And what I'm going to show you next time, and I didn't want to bring it out today, is the other Palomino, the Palomino 3s that came out. I think I was fortunate to get them. I know they kind of sat, and I don't know if a lot of people like them probably as much as I like them, but I think it's a clean shoe. Again, the browns, they hit hard. I think it's great going into the fall. It's wearable. And I think over time, sneakers like the mochas, they age well. I think the Palominos will age well. The Jordan Scotts, they definitely age well. Even though it's a little more pricey of a shoe to kind of rock around town. And that's it. My view, my opinion on the Palominos. I think it's a hot shoe. I think it's a fire shoe. I think it's a must cop. But again, it's what you guys prefer, what you like. You know, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Again, just kind of to wrap up, summarize. Sneakers are kind of your preference. It's what you like. It's what you prefer. It's to me, like I was saying before, I see art. I see culture. I see a lot of different things in sneakers. Not just something you throw on your feet and kind of wear to work or wear around town or out and about. I see different things, and that's kind of how I try to buy my sneakers. I look for things that when I see it, sparks something in me, and that's just kind of how I buy. And you got to kind of not just follow the hype out there, not just chase. You know, what is it that it's hot right now? What do people want? It's got to be what you really like too, and that's kind of what I want to bring to you guys. Kind of show you different views, what I think, my influence over time, what made me feel a certain way about a sneaker, and that's kind of what I want to share with you guys. I appreciate your time. Anyone wants to follow me, I'm on Instagram, 23Soul Kicks on Instagram, and here on my YouTube channel, 23Soul Kicks. And that is it for today. I am Audi 5000. Appreciate y'all, and hope to see everybody soon. Peace.
I am not a hero, and I am not a hero, and I am not your one, yeah, and I'm not your Neo, and I am